Hi guys, welcome back to Motorsport Manager. I think I have finally sorted this out. So, we're quite a few races into the season. In fact, we're on the last race of the season now, and there's been a lot of changes. So, with regards to the headquarters, everything's been built. We are building a new handling development centre. I've got some sponsorship money coming, so I thought, fuck it, why not? We go to the car. I've got some new parts, and I'm still overloading on the encoding. Do have new parts. As you can see, we've got a lot of engines. Now, I built two 97 engines here, which we're going to be using, and these are coming in for next season. 187 engine. Also got some new brakes for next season up here, 126 and 101. I think that should... Fuck it, that should be fine. In fact, I might just... like that. So, yeah, so we're not going to use these engines. As you can see, they've got a really high risk of rule break. But for next season, that will just fucking disappear. That'll be gone. That'll fucking disappear. Same as these brakes up here. The risk of rule break will disappear for those for next season, but the performance will stay. So we're not using them until next season. We do have a new driver available as well. We do have available. We've got a new driver here, Max Defourny or Defournay, young Belgian. He's got a few problems at the minute. He's got a dodgy neck. He's addicted to video games, but he is a pay driver. He's also a mercenary and a wonder kid. So, costing us £403,000 a race, but once we take in that pay driver to account, it's actually £186,000 per race, which is less than what we were getting. What we were paying Anthony, a lot less. So there is that as a bonus. We do have some new sponsors. Don't need to see that. Let's go to the calendar. Particular moment of note: our highest finish this season, if you can see down here, Defourney in 7th, which means in our overall standings we are sitting in 9th. With 6 points. We actually got some points this season. We are ahead of target this season. That is not bad at all. So let's go into the last race of the season. It is Vancouver. We're going to take this sponsorship here. It's the same, and we get more money for it. We're going to lose out on money. We're going to end the season in minus money. I think it's going to work out around about minus $1 million. Sorry, it's going to work out about minus 400,000, which not too fussed around, to be honest. Minus 400,000. Yeah, it's fine. It's fuck all. We do have that new handling development centre being built, and that'll be ready before the start of next season. Always useful when that happens. So I'm hoping, just hoping, I don't think we're going to get it. I'm hoping there's going to be some rain here in Vancouver today. Let's get these cars set up though. Now, interestingly, the speed balance needs to go down a long way. That's about as low as I can take it. Let's get the... Everything else is in the middle. That's fine. It's about as good as it's going to get. So we're going to go to super softs, not the ultra softs, though. I feel. Fish tank lights come on. I've been trying. You know, it's the 3rd time I've recorded this episode. It's the 3rd time I recorded this episode. That's how fucked up. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I think it's just literally finally bit the dust. Now, the thing is, I'm not normally one to sort of say, you know, if you don't mind adding some money to Patreon. Because I don't feel that, one, I'm not at a fucking standard where I should be asking for money, and 2, I don't like asking for money. But I'm gonna put my Patreon link onto the page, onto my channel page, just because I desperately need to get this computer sorted out, and the quicker I can get it done, the better. I've done 24 hours of overtime this week. 24 hours. Bearing in mind that I normally do like 50 to 60 hours at work anyway, I've done that amount of overtime, and that is to go towards, some of it's going towards the baby, some of it's going towards my new computer. But any help you guys can give would be massively appreciated. It really would be. I really don't like calling for it. I feel like a cunt saying, "Can you send me some money, please?" But I'm getting so frustrated with this computer getting these videos done. Honestly, I sometimes feel like I probably shouldn't have started YouTube until I'd got this new computer, but I was fine. But now I started doing YouTube and started doing videos. It's struggling. It really is. So, get the Defourney in first. He's complaining about his gears. But I do have, by the way, guys, this series has had a massively positive response, and I'm fantastic. Well, I'm fantastic. I'm not fantastic. You guys are fantastic, because since you guys have subscribed, I've got 40 subscribers now. I've got 40 subscribers, and that is just the fact that there's 40 people out there who are quite happy to listen to me basically talk about inane bullshit for a few hours. It baffles me, it really does, but thank you very much. The first video for this series is now sitting at over 500 views. I was about to say 500,000, if only. I'd have a lot more. Hopefully I'd have a lot more than 40 subscribers if I was at 500,000 views. But yeah, thank you very much for the positive response, and obviously guys, if you can, please do share it with your friends, put it on social media, put it wherever. If you're on a forum, Motorsport Manager forum, say, you know, just have a look, say this guy, he does alright. Have a look, why not? He's struggling a little bit at the minute with regards to his equipment, but why not have a look, check him out. And of course, if you are watching this and you haven't yet liked and subscribed, then liked and subscribed, then please do, every little. No, I'm not going to say every little helps, because that's what I used to work for that company, and I don't want to be reminded at those times. And for those people who are sort of going, which company? There's a company in the UK called Tesco. Tesco are a big supermarket, and their motto, or phrase, or saying, whatever you want to say, was every little helps. I suppose it's better than Walmart though, isn't it? Or Asda. In the UK it's Asda, but it's Walmart basically. But yeah. So we'll get the Fawny out on one more lap. He got a 1.2 or 120. It's not good. It's not good. We'll get him in. How's our knowledge looking? We're nearly at level 2. Water on the track? No. Looking dry as fuck. Absolutely dry as fuck. I'm still getting some encoding messages coming up through this, but I'm just gonna fucking go over it at this point. Gonna have to. So we've got a great, and a good. We're gonna get him out on the qualifying trim at this point, and on the ultra softs. I feel like we can. So where were we before? Do we need to just boom like that, and then maybe do this? See if that gets us a. See if that gets us an excellent, and great. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Let's get you back on this fucking pushing and overtaking. So hopefully we should get level 3 for race trim and super softs, and also a little bit on the handling feels worse. Okay, well we'll bring you in. We'll get you to. We'll look at your handling in a second. I'm just hoping we got enough here to get the race trim and super softs as well as the ultra soft, and qualifying trim. I'd like to get a little bit of each, please. Well, level 3 on one, and then a little bit the other. Wow, that's not good. Same tyres, I reckon. 8 laps. That is not good. What's got worse? So we need to go the other way with the speed balance. There we go. Where were we? Up here. Need to go way down there. And what was the arrow before? So we need to push a little bit further to there. We'll try that. See how he feels about that. That's not good. We're going to have to bring him in a lot. We're going to have to bring him in again in just a moment, I think. Just to have a look. So the Fawny's happy with his speed balance. Let's bring him in and see how he's looking. Oh, it's getting that handling. It's that handling that's dipped down now. We've got an excellent and an excellent. It's just getting that handling right. Stints, 3 laps. So where were we before? It's just a touch, isn't it? Literally, it's not even that. It's so minor. In fact, it's taking it further away, isn't it? Try that. I mean, we're at 96, so that should hopefully get us to 98. How are we doing on this soft tyres, super soft, and the race trim? Let's get Gomez back in. We need to get it set up right more than we do this extra fucking bonus. It's that speed balance now. Excellent, great. It's just getting that speed balance. Get you on these tyres, mate. Get you around as quick as possible. So previously on Buffy, no. Bit more on the old acceleration, do we reckon? Let's try that. 92%. I would like 95 at least. We need to get you really pushing and attacking. We'll get you really pushing and attacking. Can we get... We should get level 3 for super softs and race trim. They're not really doing very well. Gomez is in 17th. I think Deforney's in 20th overall. Yeah, he is. So that's level 3 for those. Let's get Gomez in, see if we can get him out on the qualifying trim just to push that over the edge, hopefully. Excellent, great, great. That's fine. Let's get you out on these and on those. Hopefully we can get a decent lap out. Deforney's happy with his gearing. By the way, guys, this isn't apple juice. It's not beer either. It's scrumpy. Very fucking nice scrumpy at that. Very fucking strong scrumpy, but very fucking nice scrumpy. Oh, it's also about 8%. So, I should sleep well tonight. So we do get level 1 qualifying trim and ultra softs, as well as level 3 for the race trim and the super softs, which should help us out. Deforney got an 11th place there in practice. That's not bad. So we got an excellent, great, great for Gomez. I didn't see what Deforney got in the end, but still, that is nice. That really is nice. Now, practice. Also, next season we've got some new rules coming. I forgot to mention this. We've got some free new rules. In fact, hello Rio. We've got 3 new rules. So rule number 1 that's come in, it's 12-minute practices instead of 15s. Rule number 2, we've got some refueling. We're not allowed to have full tanks anymore. We can't go to full distance on the tanks. So we're allowed up to 80% of the fuel from our tank, which means that we can start refueling next season, which for me is really good. I much prefer being able to refuel. Oh, let's get you out first, and then let you get a bit of distance, and then we're going to send out Gomez. Now, and the final rule is that there's a mixture of both real and virtual safety cars. So Deforney going to go on auto, and we're actually going to do Gomez at this point. I have been practicing. I don't know, I'm not 100% how to do this still, but I'll try to explain it. So as you can see, we've got 2 gauges, one on the left for the brakes and one on the right for the tyre temperatures. Now, the game is get the white little gauge in the green on both sides and keep it there. That is the game. Basically, it's just a mini game. So, and I fucked it up the arse with a cucumber. We'll try again in a second. So we've got an overheating cold. My mouse is well off the screen there. Let's speed it right up. So yeah, that is basically the aim of the game. I've worked it out. It's not a case of seeing where you are on the map and slowing it up and slowing it down. At least I don't think so. I think I've worked it out correctly, and it is about just trying to just fucking really just push it here, no, there, and here, no, basically. It's not an exact science. It is not an exact science. So we're about 3.5, 4 seconds behind first place. So 4 seconds, 3.5, 3.6, 4. We're getting shoved down. Well, I'm not expecting much out of this. Deforney, mate, we'll get you sent straight back out, shall we? We'll have a little tweak with you. We'll have a tiny little tweak. There. That'll do. See if that improves you any further. And same for you. Let's go there. See if that improves you any further. I think it will. I think it'll make him worse. We're at 94% optimization for him, so I'm quite happy to try it out. Let's get this slowed down again, and let's see if we can actually do something. We're still faster than Gutierrez. So I'm really concentrating here, guys. I probably won't talk much in this bit. Get these brakes right down. Smash it up a little bit. Down on the brakes. Brakes down, 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 down. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Overheated perfect. It was those brakes It is difficult to get them both in the green. It really is. But I think I've got it like up here. And once we do have it up here, we'll send out one driver and then the other in the qualifying each time. And we'll do each one manually, because I think that's how you do it. I want to find out. I want to make sure. I do need to read it up on it. It's just like, because with work, the amount of hours I've been doing at work, the amount of times I've had to re-record these fucking series and these episodes is unreal. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. I can't turn them down any further, because if I turn them down any further, I might as well not fucking record. What the fuck is that on my arm? So yeah, I may as well not fucking record if that was the case. I just hit the mic, and I do apologise about that. So Tefani. We need Tefani to... if we can get another top 10 finish in this race, we could. I mean, we should finish 9th anyway, but we could finish 8th. Now, I know, because I've already recorded this once, I know what we get for finishing 9th, and it's £6 million, and it's fuck all. But I don't know what we get for finishing 8th, and I would like to know. Tefani, keep pushing. I know you can do it in the race. I will always keep supporting you in Enigma Racing. Why, thank you, Orla Cave. No Susie Perry, though. I don't like it when Susie Perry's not there. Let's get into the race, though. And we are going to take Risk Taker and Race Trim. Now, he has learned a new mechanics component because he's got a relationship with his mechanic. He's not in a relationship mechanic, but he's got a better relationship with his mechanic. And Risk Taker, as it says, means fast pit stops now have a minus 15% mistake chance, which means it's at the same level as balanced. And we're going to have to do a few. Pardon me, we're going to have to do a few pit stops. I'm going to go super soft and Race Trim for this guy. Now, has it always stayed the same? See, it's going to be a little bit of rain later on. Now... Right, let's go to this setup. We're going to have to go... I'm going to go back, I think, to that setup. I mean, it's not really much different, but... I'm going to take the super softs, 11 to 13 laps. We came down a little bit there, so let's go back to 97% on the super softs. Now, I am probably going to change tyres about 4 laps in. On Gomez, and then 5 on Tefani, 2 inters. Anyway, let's, I'll explain in a second. Buemi, Lopez, Bird, Freins, and Prost. Top 5. Because I have recorded this once before. And I want to improve how I finished. I finished okay. But I want to improve on that. So, you know what we will do? Because we are going to change tyres so early. And I know we're going to change tyres early. Let's just smash it out. We're going to watch Tefani for this race, although he isn't the last of them. We're going to watch him because he is the new driver. You've not seen him drive yet. What a manoeuvre. What a manoeuvre to start watching him on. That was a fantastic bit of driving. As you can see, the rain is coming up. I think that's about as high as it gets. But it's still going to need inters for that. I think it goes a little bit higher and it starts petering down slowly. So we will get them on inters this time around. I didn't last time around. I didn't think it was going to last through. Oh, fuck me, Tefani. Why can't you do a bit more of that? And I haven't decided what next year's livery is going to be for the car yet. I've been looking. I did look briefly to see what was available to us. And I really couldn't sort of come up with an idea of what was going on. I'll play with it. So, Tefani is looking to take some scalps here. Let's get the engine modes down back to medium because we're starting to use up a little bit more fuel than I would like. Should I use... Oh, Tefani, mate, what are you doing? You need to be doing better than that. Fuck. Who is that? It's Carol. Carol's useless, mate. So as you can see, we're going to start needing to come in for tyres, I feel. So I think we're going to bring in Gomez for the next lap. Let's get him past. So let's get Gomez in, grab you some inters. We'll go fast because we can. Park condition is fine. They're all at max anyway, apparently. And then on the next lap, we'll go back to Tefani. We'll bring Tefani in and get him on inters because we're going to need to, I think. And I think we're going to have enough speed on the softs to not need the inters. It's fine, mate. Keep going through those fucking tyres like a fat guy goes through hot dogs. It's fine. No, don't go fucking easy on them. Keep fucking pushing, you prick. Should I go easy on him? No, I've got a plan. I've told you to drive this way, so carry on driving this way, okay? So, what's this pit stop looking like? It was a good pit. Nice. Let's get you on these inters. Yeah, we'll take a balanced. Don't want to risk it. Not even for a biscuit. Not even for a biscuit. See, it was a good pit, but it wasn't a great pit. But it's better than a kick to the cock. It really is. So, Deforney in 17th. Gomez comes out in 18th, but we do have these inters ready. Obviously, we're going to see a few drivers come in now. I think Saracen, Evans, and Engel might come in for inters. We've got, who's that? Turvey's coming for inters. It's only Turvey and us. That's fine. We should probably end up coming out in last place, but we've got a good pit. We've got a good pit. I don't think we're going to come out in last. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We're not going to get around that corner before he does. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. That coughing isn't, no. Coughing. Nah, it's not so good. Right. Oh, fuck. We need to pull back on these tyres, don't we? Now, as you can see, this is the peak of the water, but other people are going to start using it into soon as well. In fact, a lot of guys, I say a lot of guys, one guy's in the pit now. I thought it was a lot originally, but never mind. So we did gain a position there, but we then lost it straight away to fucking Carroll. Cheers to Forney. Gomez, however, has got himself up to 16th. And it looks like he might be on the tail of Evans in 15th, which is always good. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I'm not... Hey! You know, I'm not Italian, so what am I doing? Gomez up past Saracen is on Vern's tail as well. But these guys, they don't have inters yet. A few people in the pits. Saracen up in the 13th. Can we get another position for Deforney? Oh, look at that fucking... all that lock up there. Gomez up in the 12th. I'm looking for you, Deforney, to start doing some work, mate. I really am. I need you to come on that inside. Let's get you to go overtake and attack. Just for a bit. Let's go high. Keep attacking on those tyres, though. And we'll get you to go attack and overtake, because there's people in the pits, and I'd like to see you get ahead as well. Gomez in 11th. Go neutral high. And we'll get you to go neutral high. No, we won't. We'll go push medium on both drivers. So Deforney in 16th. He's on the tail of Engel in 15th. Carroll not far ahead of him. Gomez is up into 11th at the minute. And he's on PK Jr.'s tail. And PK Jr. is going to have to pit soon. In fact, Gomez has taken PK Jr. I think we should be watching Gomez instead. But I don't want to because, well, Deforney's the new driver and we need to keep an eye on him. Nice little manoeuvre there from Deforney. Up into 5th. Oh, he's just lost out though. Do have drivers in the pits. I don't know how long for. Looks like they're on their way out. Nope, 2 in there. Gomez up into 7th. Deforney into 15th. Deforney's still on the tail of Carroll and Engel. In fact, there's a lot of drivers here all together. Maybe we should just, like, really fucking go... Alright, mate. I want you to push it. Deforney is up into 15th. Why does that just come up now? We knew that anyway. Gomez in 7th. Right on the tail of Maria Lopez. Deforney. So where's this water looking? So, I don't really want to push him too much more. I'm going to get you to go conserve just for a bit, mate, okay? Stay on medium. I need you to go neutral and medium. Gomez is going to start dropping positions, but I'm not expecting anything else as other drivers go on to other tyres. Deforney's probably going to lose out a couple of positions here as well, but I need him to push these tyres maybe one lap more. I don't really want to switch tyres too much. We're going to start losing out here, though, I think. So let's get... we're going to have to pit him twice, aren't we? Okay, that's fine. So 20 laps remaining. 11 to 13. We'll take the fast for him. We'll get him in, get him out on these super softs. It's going to drop a few positions, but we're going to need to do it. We're so far ahead of these guys, and they are pitting now. That is good. So if we're doing that, attack, mate, attack. Okay. Try and get a bit of distance between you and Degrassi, who's got new fresh inters, by the way, as the rain disappears. As you can see, let's have a little look-see there. Yeah, fairly fresh new inters as the rain is disappearing. Clever, clever. And as we are going to change tyres for Deforney, might as well get him to attack. Another good pit there, coming out in 15th, which isn't bad. And then you're going to get these as well. We'll get 12 to 14 out of those, do we? That's fine. might end up on the ultra softs for him. We'll take a balance though, as opposed to a risky one. So the Forney is going to push. He's not going to do anything with the fuel. Just going to keep him pushing on these tyres for now. Can you? No. Fucking dilemma. Can I come in for inters? No, you can't. No, you fucking can't. You're going to stick on your super softs. Forney's going to come in on super softs as well. Other drivers are coming in too for super softs probably, or ultra softs. So we're going out 14th at the minute. Can we stay in 14th? We do, and Gomez went up into 12th as well. Let's pull back on these tyres. I'll let you push for a bit, because, well, you're going to have to come onto another set of tyres at some point anyway. So, who's ahead of us? Gutierrez just ahead of us. Degrassi, DaCosta, Carroll is going to be pitting here. So Gomez should get ahead of Carroll. And I think Forney might be able to as well. So Forney up into 13th, even though it's just going to be briefly. Can he stay ahead of him? He can, that's fine. We're doing really fucking well in this race. We're doing a lot better than I did last time round, put it that way. I think at this point I was like 16th and 18th. I think we ended up finishing like 14th and 17th or something stupid like that. The Forney setting new personal laps, that's good. Any other drivers about to go into the pits? We do have Degrassi in the pit, which I said was going to happen. Gomez up in the 10th, so he is up in the points. The Forney up into 12th. So we are now up in the points. That is nice. We're still 11 seconds behind Rosenkvist though. DaCosta's going to have to come into pit. Abt is pitting. Abt is pitting. Prost is now pitting. But these are guys that are going to be... We can't even look at those guys. Anything up to DaCosta, I feel, is possible. I mean, it's a long way off, but I think anything up to DaCosta is possible. So Forney right on Gutierrez's tail there. Is he looking to potentially get around him? I know that Carroll's looking to get around to Forney. I think it's about to manage it. Oh, yeah, he should cut him on the inside. There he goes. I think Degrassi's going to manage it. Yeah, there he goes. There goes Degrassi. It's fine. Gomez, mate, if you can... Oh, I need you to carry on. I need you to carry on doing that. Exactly what you're doing. I can't push you too much because your tyres aren't going to take it. Forney's got some exit. We can give him a little bit more on the old engine though. If Gomez can just hold on to 10th, I'll be happy. I mean, I don't think 10th is going to give us an extra 6 points. It may improve us in the standings overall. If the guys in 8th don't get any points at all, then it will improve us in the standings. In fact, it will take us to... Yeah, it will take us to 8th. So I think they're on 10 points at the minute, and we get 6 points for coming... No, we'll only get 6 points for coming 7th, don't we? I don't know what will happen. We've come 10th and not looked. I think you get 1 point. In which case, nothing's going to change. We need to target sort of 7th or above, really. And I don't think the Forney's not doing a good job today. His consistency is low, and bearing in mind he does have a dodgy neck, so his fitness is down massively. These are all factors as into how and why he's not doing as well as he has done in previous races. Who's that in the pits? Freins is in the pits, and DaCosta. Oh, lovely. Can we get ahead of DaCosta up into 9th? Gomez up into 9th. We've still only done 1 pit. No. Oh, we've done 2 pits. They just moved around as I was looking. 14th, 14th. I mean, I'll take 9th and 14th. I'll take 9th and 15th. It's just how it is. In fact, 9th and 15th is the case, as it looks like. So I'm going to get you to come down on your tyres, mate. I'm going to get you to push high mode. I'm going to get you to go neutral again, please, Gomez, because you're burning through the fuel a little bit too much. So we've got 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. I feel like these drivers are going to go 2 more laps on these tyres. And then, when did the Forney suddenly get like a whole lap's worth of fuel extra? When did that happen? When did that happen? Has he been blue? He's not been blue flagged, has he? Because he hasn't got blue flag next to his name, so that can't be why. No, he did get blue flagged. Oh, right, so that's where the extra lap of fuels come from. Gotcha. It's fine. In that case, we'll carry on letting him push. Gomez can stay exactly how he is at the minute. That gap between him and Degrassi is getting decreased though. going to get Gomez to go one more lap, and then we'll bring him in. So if we go like that and like that. I know, mate, I know. It's a pain in the ass, but I need you to do this. I could go the ultra softs, but I don't think there's going to be enough there. What the fuck? That's fucked us. That's fucked us. I need to fix that part. There is no doubt at all that we need to fix that part when it's yellow, because we could end up having to retire him, and I'd rather finish than, you know, not finish. That's worse for us. Don't go, Gomez, mate. How did you lose out to Grassy? I know you're still in the points, but still. So Deforney's going to pit after Gomez, depending on how quickly Gomez comes out. If he's in and out just as there's a mistake. Oh no. That isn't good. We'll take a fast. We'll go for it. We'll risk it. That was bad. Front ring repair was good. Gomez does come out in 15th, which isn't bad. Would have been like 14th if it wasn't for the fuck up on the tyres. But oh well, one of these things. Let's get you going back down to medium. Fuck me. Let's get you pushing on these tyres. Let's attack on these tyres, mate. Oh fuck, can't do that. Push. And then push. Push! Can we get a good one? Please get a good one. Great. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. So, currently 15th. Are we going to lose out to 16th? No, we come out in 15th. That's fine. Is that Heidfeld ahead of us? No. That's Gutierrez ahead of us. Of course it is. What we're talking about. Heidfeld is pitting though, so Gomez is going to pull ahead of him. Gomez might pull ahead of Carroll as well. I don't think he's going to get ahead of Degrassi. Degrassi is in the pit. I don't think he's going to be able to get ahead of him. That's the only thing. So I see Degrassi. That's Degrassi there. This is Gomez coming round. He's not going to get ahead of him. He does go up to 12th though, and Deforney up into 14th. At least very briefly. You'll see what happens here. Yes, lovely. Now, I don't want to pull back on these tyres, but I don't want to give them too much. Let's get a little bit more on the fuel here for Gomez. I will take 12th and 14th. I'll absolutely take 12th and 14th. Engel and Saracen, if they stay this way, they're going to be 10th. Carroll and the Evans, Orvan and Gutierrez will be 9th and 8th. And then we would be 7th. And we don't get any points for that, but it does look good. I mean, it'll keep the chairman happy, that's the main thing. And our marketability will go up. And marketability is going to be becoming an issue for next season, I feel. I feel like that's going to be a big thing. Now, anyone else going to be pitting anytime soon? The Costum, no. No, I think these guys are going to see it out at this point. I think we're going to end up seeing it out too. 3 laps remaining. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, I'm desperately hoping this recording's going to go well. You have no idea how stressful this is at the minute with regards... not playing a game, and I'm still enjoying doing the recordings. It's just so stressful having to record this like 5 times. And it's telling me its encoding is overloaded again, and I've got the things up to like... I brought the recording settings down as much as I can, and the encoding is as high as it can. And it's still just no good. It's no good. It's really starting to get on my wick. It really is. So we've got 12th and 15th. I can't see much improvement for either driver here. We'll go on attack with the tyres. Might as well. So where is Gomez? 5 seconds behind Heidfeld. And Deforney's 3 seconds behind Carroll. I would like 11th and 14th. I really would. I can't see it happening though. That's 14th there. You've got excess fuel, but I don't want to push too much. Could get 13th. Come on, come on. Come on, Deforney. Oh no, it's going to be... fuck it. We've got 12th and 15th. Just got pipped. Just got pipped at the end there. But 12th and 15th is better than I did in the previous race, so... And Gomez had a fucking stonking race, to be fair to him. I know we watched Deforney the entire race. I probably should have switched to Gomez, but His new driver. He wanted to see him. But the thing is, if he didn't have his broken neck and his addiction to video games, we'd have been much better off. Lovely. So that standing doesn't matter. It's this bit, next bit, because some of the drivers may have made mistakes. Now, Degrassi got the fastest lap. No rule breaks. So it was Buemi, Abt, Maria Lopez, Nicholas Prost and Sam Bird in that order, which is actually a different result to how it was last time round. So 14th and 19th in the driver standings, 9th in the team standings. That's fine. We'd have needed, if we'd have got a 7th place, we'd have jumped up to 7th. 7th for 7th. Enigma Racing found themselves in midfield, hoping for more. Fairly average performance for Enigma Racing. Yeah, it was pretty average. It's fine, but I'll take it. I will take it. Happily take that. I'm fucking desperate this recording to be fine. I really am. I'm fretting. I'm really fretting having to. The problem is, if this recording gets fucked, I will make an announcement saying I'm not recording anything until I get my new video, and that's like, let's say 10 to 12 until I get my new video, my new computer. And that's going to take 10 to 12 weeks at least. And that's a long time not to be recording anything, and in fact I'm pretty sure if I'd done that, a lot of you guys would probably sort of dissipate, and that's fair enough. I would as well. So Sam Bird won the overall championship, and his teammate came second, and Virgin won overall in the team constructions. So we're not going to have to worry about those guys next season. They are getting promoted, but the team replacing them will be a lot better than they are. That is without a shadow of a fucking doubt. So let's check out this mail. We'll accept the interview of Fuji TV. Should have been more careful. It's fine, whatever. A hard-fought win. So, car repair, whatever. We'll hang about, see newspaper rumours. Suspicious about media reports. 30 down. Are you getting rid of me? Maybe. There's not really been any drivers about. We did offer you a new contract, mate, so I shouldn't be too fucking worried. There's not really much in the way of drivers about that I'm interested in. Well, I mean, there's drivers I'm interested in, but they're too expensive. Jerome D'Ambrosia. No good. Daniel Apps is too expensive for us. Mike Rockenfeller is going to be too expensive for us. You know, I don't mind getting like Bruno Spengler if he was actually semi-decent. I mean, I don't mind getting people with... How are you a wonder kid at 33? I don't mind getting people who need a bit of work. At all. I don't mind that at all. But they need to have like decent potential. That's the thing. Sophia Forsch. We'll scout all the guys who are free agents, basically. And then we'll look at Formula E drivers like Sarrazin, Liuzzi, Silvestro, Buemi. I wouldn't mind Buemi. He had a fairly decent season. Scott Speed. It's a fairly fucking apt name, isn't it, really? We'll get all of these guys here scouted too. And you too. And then you. And you. And you. A lot of these guys are a little bit older now, though. That's the only thing. But, yeah. So we're going to get to the end of championship promotion, prize money thing. So let's receive our prize money. 6 million. It's fuck all. Manager of the season, Roger Griffiths at BMW. And Jose Maria Lopez was the driver of the season. And Liuzzi, the guy we just started scouting, has retired. But that will be the end of the episode, guys. Now, if you did enjoy today's episode, then do, of course, please do like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. And I will see you, well, when I see you. Bye-bye.